Topic 9, Lesson 7, Adding Fractions with Unlike Denominators. Once again, let's start out with our vocabulary. Least common denominator is the smallest common denominator or multiple for a set of two numbers. We also know it as the LCM. Once we can find that, we can do fractions in just 3 easy steps. So let's look at step 1, find the LCM. If we have the fractions 1/3 plus 2/5, we take our denominators, 3 and 5, because that's what we're doing, we're finding common denominators, and we'll find the LCM. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and let's look at number 5 too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So as I look through these two sets of numbers, I notice that 15 is in there in both of them. So 15 is the LCM. And if 15 is the LCM, then the LCD is 15. And no, Sam, LCD is not about TVs. LCD is the least common denominator. Let's look at step 2. Find equivalent fractions. So we know that our denominator needs to be 15. So to get to 15, we're going to take 3 and multiply it by 5. And if I do it right here, I also need to do it to up here. So I'm going to multiply this by 5. So 1 times 5 will give me 5. 3 times 5 will give me 15. For this one, this is where a lot of people might make mistakes. They'll say, well, I multiplied 5 over here, so I have to do it over there too. But that's not what we're working with equivalent fractions. We need something that's going to equal 15. To equal 15, I have to do 5 times 3. And if I do it down here, I have to do it up there also. So I have 2 times 3 will give me 6. 5 times 3 will give me 15. So now, instead of 1/3 plus 2/5, where we don't have like denominators, so there's nothing I can do there, I have 5/15 plus 6/15, and those are numbers I can work with. So let's go to step 3. You add the numerator and continue the denominator. So as I write that down, 5/15 plus 6/15, I'm going to do exactly what it says. 5 plus 6, adding the numerators, and continue the denominator. 15, 15, 15. So my answer would be 11/15. But wait, we know that we need to simplify and find our answers in simplest form. So I look at 11/15 and say, is there any number that I can divide into the 11 that I can also divide into 15? Why don't you take a second and think about that and then restart the video. You're right, you can't. So 11/15 would be our answer in simplest form. And that's how we add fractions in just 3 easy steps. Thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.